Hi, welcome to Chamber Chatter. I'm Janelle Best, the Executive Director of the Clarkston Area Chamber of Commerce.
Hi, and I'm Tim Martin, the 2017 Chamber President. Today we'll be welcoming guests to discuss the winner of the Light Bulb Moment of the Month for August, upcoming Chamber events, nonprofit highlight of the month, and the Now Hiring segment. So in an effort to celebrate the accomplishments and successes of our members, we recognize a member for Light Bulb Moment of the Month.
This is an opportunity for the chamber to showcase our members that have taken an action to be more sustainable or save money or help the community out in some way. Light Bulb Moment winners receive additional recognition for the month of their win, highlighting their efforts.
This month we are recognizing McLaren for a special event they're hosting in our community. Joining us today to tell us more about the event is Jen Thamer, Executive Director of McLaren Foundation. Hi, Jen.
Hello.
So can you tell us the reason why you decided to have this event and what the purpose is?
Sure, the reason is twofold. First, we really want to do something fun for the kids right after the start of school. There'll be bounce houses for them to enjoy, a scavenger hunt, plus a few safety pieces, child ID kits, vision screenings, Independence Fire Smokehouse, and an ambulance for the kids to check out. Second, McLaren Clarkston houses a lot of different services on the Bow Point campus that most people probably aren't even aware of. This event will allow us to showcase all the different services we offer in Clarkston.
So real quick, you mentioned the child ID safety kits. Are you going to expand on that a little bit more later, or is that something you
Sure. Yep.
Okay, awesome. So what other event details can you share?
The health safety event is being held on Sunday, September 10th from 1 to 4 p.m. on the Karmanos Cancer Institute at McLaren Clarkston grounds across the street from the Clarkston Medical Building on Bow Point. We will have bounce houses, face painting, balloon animals, and healthy snacks for the kids. We will also be providing free vision screenings and child ID kits. In addition, kids can check out a Star EMS ambulance, and Independence Fire is bringing out their smokehouse for kids. But the ID kits will provide you an opportunity to bring your children in, and it fingerprints them and gives them the opportunity, God forbid something should happen and we need to find them, they'll have little IDs where they can be found.
And then the parents keep that?
Correct.
And that's free?
Correct. It's
Awesome.
all free. Everything is free.
Awesome.
Excellent.
So that brings us to our next point. Is
Exactly.
it free to attend?
Yes, this event is absolutely free to the public. And we will have a lot of free giveaways for the kids, and at each station that they go to, there'll be free giveaways there as well. In addition, the first 200 kids will receive a free backpack and a water bottle.
Oh, that's exciting. So, and what time does it start?
1 to 4.
1 to 4, okay.
Correct, September 10th.
So definitely want to be one of those first people there for that free backpack
Absolutely.
and water bottle.
Correct.
So anything else that you wanted to share with us, our viewers, about the event?
Well, if anyone needs any more information, feel free to go to our website. It's www.mclaren.org/Clarkston Health Event.
Awesome, and you can always contact the chamber too. We'll have information for you guys and be able to at least connect the dots there. So.
Absolutely.
Okay, great.
Awesome. Is there anything else McLaren has coming up that you would like to share with us today?
Sure, we have a couple of events coming up. We have a knee pain seminar at Scott Lake Banquet Center on Tuesday, September 19th from 6 to 8 p.m. This presentation is free to the public. Orthopedic surgeon Dr. Shivaji Nalamothu will be talking about different options when it comes to knee pain. Refreshments will be served. For more information, you can visit mclarenoakland.eventbrite.com. Another event is a fall prevention presentation discussing risk factors, how to prevent falls, and what medications can cause risk of falling. In addition, McLaren physical therapists will be offering a free balance screening for anyone interested. Lunch will be served at this event at the Waterford Senior Center on Thursday, August 17th at noon. For information on that, you can visit the mclarenoakland.eventbrite.com event as well, or website as well. And then the last thing is McLaren Oakland will be having a black tie gala October 13th at MGM Grand, and this is for actually an event with the foundation, and we'll be raising money to provide free clinic, mobile clinic in Oakland County.
Awesome. You guys always have a ton of things going on, so it's great to have you here today to kind of be able to share this information with our community.
Oh, thank you for allowing us the opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Jen.
And congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm Christy Kerr, the Member Relations Coordinator for the Clarkston Area Chamber of Commerce, and I'm excited to bring to you the Now Hiring segment. Today we're featuring one internship and 2 jobs right here in the Clarkston area. Our internship is a fall internship with the Clarkston Area Chamber of Commerce. We are currently searching for a student with a field of interest in communication, business, parks and rec, or a similar field. It's a very flexible schedule, and you'll have the opportunity to assist in the planning of the Taste of Clarkston, as well as the inaugural holiday market. If you're interested in this internship, please send your resume to Janelle Best, the Clarkston Area Chamber of Commerce Executive Director. Our first position is for Kutz Heating and Cooling and Plumbing. They're searching for plumbers, heating and cooling technicians, retail and office staff, and you must meet their 5 core values, which are honest, personable, teachable, efficient, and team player. If you think that you represent these values and would like to work for Kutz, you can contact Frank Kutz. Our last position in the now hiring segment is for Corcoran & Sons Construction. They're currently seeking laborers and skid steer operators. You must have a license as well as a chauffeur's license and a medical card to operate the machinery. They do both commercial and residential work throughout the year, and they also do snow removal in the winter, so experience is a plus. If you're interested in this position, you can contact Brian Corcoran. For more information about these and other listings in the Clarkston area, you can visit www.clarkston.org under our Business Resources section and click on Job Postings. And if you're a chamber member, you have the opportunity to list your job posting on the chamber website, in our e-blast, and right here on Chamber Chatter. You can just send your job description to me at christy@clarkston.org, and I'll get the ball rolling. Let us help you find the right candidate for your business.
So another upcoming event we have at the Chamber is one of our signature events. It's the Taste of Clarkston. We'd like you guys to save the date.
That's right, so save the date. It's October 1st this year. The event runs from noon to 6 p.m. on Main Street. The Chamber partners with the City of the Village of Clarkston and also Independence Township Parks and Rec and seniors to put on this event.
Restaurants and exhibitors line both sides of Main Street for the day. Samples of food from each restaurant are available for purchase with taste tickets. There will be 2 music stages and 3 kid zones, a tailgate zone, an Oktoberfest beer tent, and a mobile art exhibit from the DIA.
So today we have a special guest joining us from Rainforest Cafe to give us an inside look from a restaurant participation perspective. Welcome and thank you for joining us today for Scott Gabriel, General Manager of Rainforest Cafe at Great Lakes Crossing.
Welcome.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So, Scott, tell us a little bit about Rainforest Cafe and how many years they participated in the Taste of Clarkston.
We've been doing it for over 15 years. I don't have the exact date, but I've been with them 15 and we've always done it. It's one of the top premier events that we do every year.
Wow,
Okay.
that's awesome. I know. So you were probably with the event then before it was on Main Street.
Yeah,
Okay.
we used to do that one when it was a lot smaller and it's grown over the years. Some events are bigger but not as well run. I won't mention them by name. That's the thing about working with the Clarkston Chamber. You guys are highly organized.
Oh, we'll take that. Thanks. That's awesome. So how do you plan your menu for this event?
Well, this one or any event, we use the KISS method. Keep it simple. You want to keep it simple. You don't want to make it complicated. You're in the street. You are under health department rules. You want to give the best product to your guest that they'll remember. Don't give something that 9 other restaurants is giving. You want to have something significant that they'll take. And what we do is we have our little giveaways and whatnot so they walk away with something also.
Yes, you guys usually do the, isn't it the volcano? Or
Yep, the volcano,
Yes.
and then we do root beer floats, burner's floats, we have our signature cups, but you can do anything. You know, you can have a magnet, you can have anything so people go home and remember what they got.
Yeah, you guys do it very well.
So I was curious about this. I've talked to a couple of other restaurant owners in town. What does a restaurant get out of being involved in the event from your perspective?
Well, see, it is not about money, honestly. You guys do share, which is great, and we'll take that because it kind of covers the costs. But we do a lot of events. We do like Sunset at the Zoo, some large church events, other things like that, and it's all about exposure. It's about getting in front of people, because even though we've been there 15 years, people, oh wow, you're still in the mall? Oh, we didn't know you were still there. You assume that people know you're there, and that can be any local place. You don't want to assume people know you're there. So get out in front of them.
And I think that's really key. I think that's, you hit the nail on the head there, that just letting people know you're there, reminding them that you're there, and then also it's an opportunity to try out some different menu items too, and get some feedback on that.
Or you can showcase your signature thing. What do
That's-
you want to be known for? If you have the best smoked rib, bring it. If you have the best Apple cobbler, bring it. Bring your signature thing.
Awesome. So if I'm a restaurant and I've never participated before, could you tell me, first of all, how many people that I could plan to serve?
Wow, I mean, some years are more than others. Always, always, always plan on at least 12 or 15,000 because you will see a lot of people. I've been to events over the years where it was cold, rainy, gray, and we still sold out of all our food. Do not be surprised. Do not wake up that morning and say, oh, it's cold and rainy, it's not going to be busy. Taste of Clarkston is always busy.
That's one thing about Clarkston is they come rain or shine.
Rain or shine. And it is so crowded, your resupply is hard. It's packed, there's no good parking because the guests are just teeming around, and it's great. But if you're calling because you forgot something, it's difficult to resupply. So you got to have.
So
We
got to
have
be prepared for
we have a
that.
pack list. We double check the list when we load it in the truck. We check it off, just like you're going camping, and all of a sudden you get up north 6 hours away and you don't have bread. You got to have a good pack list.
Yeah,
That makes a lot of sense.
it does.
And we're not going to have rain this year, so let's not talk about that.
Yeah,
And honestly, it doesn't matter.
it doesn't. You know, the event will happen no matter what. So.
So, what's your favorite part about the being part of the event every year?
Well, number one, the exposure. Number two, the camaraderie. You're working with all the other restaurants, all the other businesses. You're all talking amongst each other and set up and tear down. The volunteers are there to help you. They come around constantly. How can we help you? What can we do for you? And you're meeting people, and you're seeing people you haven't seen in 10 years. Oh my gosh, we haven't seen you in 10 years. We got to come by. So it's that local thing, but yet you're still touching everybody. And you stay active in the community.
That's awesome.
I think you explained it pretty well.
I think so
My
too,
perspective.
yeah. That's honestly one of my favorite parts about the event is really just seeing all of these people come together, and they're kind of all different walks of life, but we're all, like on that day, just a huge community connected. So.
And you can reach out to the other restaurants that are there. If you forgot something, ask around. They might have some. They might have some extra. Everyone works together here. It's all the common good. It's really not a competition because we all look good, so we all look good.
Exactly.
So you mentioned a signature dish. What will you guys be bringing this year to the taste?
The chocolate volcano. It's what we
Chocolate
do
volcano?
every year.
Okay.
For us, it's very easy for us to execute. If you're dealing with different hot foods, it's more difficult. This, people know it. They know what they're going to get. It's what they're going to get when they come into the restaurant, and people remember it. I mean, honestly, a couple of years ago, I think 9 different restaurants had pulled pork sliders. So if you get a pulled pork slider, and it can be great, but they're not going to remember where they got it.
You'd like them to
it-
come back to buy another one.
It
maybe.
wasn't distinctive.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh yeah, I had a great slider. I think it was from over there somewhere. But everyone knows where they got that volcano.
That's right.
So it's all about that signature thing. And you gotta have fun. Decorate your tent, put animals on it, put hay, whatever your restaurant theme is. Bring the theme, bring the uniforms. Have everybody there. Your staff has to want to be there. Make them happy. If you got somebody in a tent with a sour face, and they're just like, here's your stuff. You're
No sour face at taste.
that's the whole point. You want to showcase yourself.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Well, we're excited to have you there, and I'll definitely be there for the chocolate volcano.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
And I'll
thank
be
you.
there all day. So.
So will we. I haven't missed
Awesome.
it in 15 years.
Well, we're so excited to have you guys back again this year, and thanks for joining us today.
Sure. Thank you.
Thanks, Scott. The Taste of Clarkston is the Chamber's signature event, and we wouldn't be able to pull this one off without the support of all of our dedicated volunteers. Each year, Taste of Clarkston requires an average of 300 volunteer hours on the day of the event. Joining us today to discuss volunteering at Taste is Katie Doyen. Katie is new to the Chamber staff and is the volunteer coordinator for the event. Welcome, Katie.
Welcome,
Thank
Katie.
you.
So if you're a volunteer, do you have to
Yes.
volunteer for the entire event?
No, you do not have to volunteer for the entire event. The volunteer shifts are about 2 to 3 hours with options to stay longer if desired. If you volunteer more than 3 hours, then you'll get a break.
Awesome. So, again, if you're a volunteer, what is the suggested amount of time that you would recommend volunteering for?
Definitely. So if you're a first-time volunteer at this event, we suggest working 1 to 2 shifts starting in the morning when everything's a little bit slower. That way you're able to ease in when you come, and we'll make sure that you're very comfortable with your tasks.
Okay. That's good
So
to know.
what types of things are volunteers doing?
Definitely. So the volunteer tasks can include the Kid Zone. That's where you'll be monitoring bounce houses, helping with the available games, and maintaining a positive environment. Also, you could be part of setup, which includes preparing the washing stations for restaurants, setting up tables and chairs, general pre-party tasks, because in the end, it's just one big party. You may also be part of cleanup, which includes clearing the tables, removing the trash, and making sure that the village of Clarkston remains in its natural beauty. Lastly, the task of barricading, which includes sitting at a barricade station and making sure non-approved cars aren't getting through. So you're going to be checking for those designated cars.
So it really sounds like there's kind of a position for every
Yes,
person
yeah,
or
there's a
individual.
huge variety.
So, a huge variety. Awesome.
Different time slots too.
Yes, definitely. Anywhere from 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. really.
Or even 9 p.m.
Yeah.
No, hopefully we're cleaned up by then.
Yeah.
Katie's optimistic. I like it.
Thank you.
So volunteers should bring along what with them?
Definitely. So the Taste of Clarkston is a rain or shine event. So it's really important to dress appropriately for the weather, and also to make sure that you bring water, a water bottle in case of extreme heat. Also to have a charged cell phone. This is really important to keep in touch with staff or other volunteers. And lastly, I would bring like a folding chair or a sport chair, just to make sure if you're in an area where you can sit that you're able to do so.
Those are great suggestions, and I would even like expand on that just a smidge as to dress in layers. I think that's really key, because sometimes you'll come in the morning and it'll be really chilly, and then by the afternoon it's warmed up and you're kind of ready to kind of shed some of those layers. And then if you stay in the evening because you're having so much fun, you might want to layer back up.
Definitely.
So why would you say that somebody should volunteer?
Definitely. Volunteering at the Taste of Clarkston is a great opportunity to be able to engage with the community. So you're able to meet new people and share your love of Clarkston and learn more about the people, places, and things that surround where you live. Volunteering at Taste is great because it lets you give back to the community by being able to share the things you love about the community. And you can also, you'll be promoting local businesses the whole time, which really supports downtown and everywhere else in Clarkston.
Awesome.
So how do we sign up?
Yes, to volunteer, you can visit signupgenius.com, click on the search icon, and under search for a sign up, enter the email address listed as janelle@clarkston.org, or you can call the chamber office at from 9 to 4 p.m. at 248-625-8055, or email me directly at katie@clarkston.org.
Several ways to sign up. Easy peasy.
Definitely.
Awesome.
All right, thanks, Katie.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Katie.
Appreciate it.
anytime.
Looking forward to Taste Day.
Yeah, me too.
LaFontaine Automotive Group will be hosting the Chamber at a business after hours event on August 24th at M1 Concourse from 5 to 7 p.m. And at this time, we are going to view some footage from the dealership as we learn more about this upcoming event.
M1 Concourse is an 87-acre playground for the auto enthusiasts. The feature attraction is a 1.5-mile state-of-the-art performance track and a 4-acre outdoor event venue. It's the home of 250 private garages that not only house some of the most outrageous cars, but are ideal for hosting events and entertaining guests. For us at LaFontaine, it's a perfect venue to engage our business partners, our customers, and our employees. From product demonstration to hosting events, it's a place where we can show our pride and passion for all things automotive. We are putting our finishing touches on the LaFontaine car condo at M1 Concourse. We're excited to host the Clarkston Chamber Networking After Hours on August 24th, and it's from 5 to 8. Of the 250 car condos that are there, we are number 133. Mike, Maureen, and Kelly and Ryan are so passionate about cars that this just seemed to be a perfect fit to showcase our cars, be able to entertain our customers, our clients, give demonstrations on cars, and let the public see what we're so excited about. This event is specifically for Clarkston Chamber members. You can come as an outsider. There is limited space. We're limiting it to 75 people. I'm looking forward to showing this exciting venue off to everyone. I mean, this is our very first event there. So the Chamber gets to see it firsthand, and we're just excited to show it off and let everybody, tell us what the reaction is of it. What's coming next is we have a gala on September 16th. It's For You Can Survive, which is our nonprofit, which Kelly and Ryan started because Ryan himself is a cancer survivor, and they're very passionate about giving back. So with this gala, 100% of the proceeds from the event go directly to finding a cure here locally in Michigan.
Looks like it'll be a great event. Thanks for joining us today. We're looking forward to the August 24th date. This year, we are beginning to highlight a nonprofit member each month in an effort to raise awareness about their organization and all the great things that they're doing. This month, we're proud to highlight the American Cancer Society. Joining us today from their organization is Julie Featherston and Megan Carolyn.
Welcome.
Thank you. So we'd love to start off by sharing a video to show what the American Cancer Society does.
Every morning, we must choose who we will be. Some of us will choose to be courageous, and some will choose to be determined. There are those who will be innovative, and those who will be passionate, while others among us will make the conscious effort to be empathetic or caring. Individually, these are different actions performed by different people. But collectively, these are the values of humanity that give us the advantage over cancer, and celebrate life by encouraging prevention, raising awareness, fostering innovation, inspiring generosity, deepening understanding, and providing care. These values are inherent to us all. When we act on them, we move one step closer to achieving a world free from the pain and suffering of cancer. So every morning, ask yourself, who will you be today?
Well, it's a great clip, obviously a great organization. So you're here to tell us a little bit more about that today.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about American Cancer Society and how you guys are involved in that.
Absolutely. So the American Cancer Society is a global grassroots force of 2 million volunteers, saving lives in every single community, including right here in Clarkston. As the largest voluntary health organization, our efforts have contributed to a 25% death decline in the cancer death rate in U.S. since 1991. And that's by less smoking, better treatments, earlier detection. We're finding cures as the nation's largest private, not-for-profit investor in cancer research, ensuring people facing cancer have the help they need to continue to fight for access for quality for health care, life-saving screenings, and more. And people can find information about us anytime or night. Someone answers our phone 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, by calling our 800 number or visiting cancer.org.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Big impact, big impact.
Definitely. So what are some things you are doing currently that you would like people in our community to know about?
Well, right now we're kicking off the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer the breast cancer walk, which is going to be at Rochester Municipal Park on October 7th. So we just had our kickoff last week and had a great group of people that are putting teams together to raise funds for our mission, and then we'll be able to have the walk, which is an amazing event, as I said, at Rochester Municipal Park, excuse me.
How many people typically come to the walk, and what length of walk, and how does that day play out?
It's a 5K, and we will start at the park. We'll go throughout the guts of the neighborhood. And last year we had over 1,300. This year we're looking forward to even dramatically making more of a larger event. Just with our kickoff alone, we had almost 300 people, and we've got a lot of feeder campaigns going on with that right now. One in particular is our Real Men Wear Pink for Oakland County. It's the first year that we are trying to, right now we have 20 gentlemen in Oakland County that are raising funds and have a goal, minimum goal of raising $2,500, wearing pink every single day in October, and then promoting the walk.
Awesome.
Oh, excellent.
That's a really cool campaign.
It is.
It's fun.
So that's October 7th, you said, right?
That's the walk, correct.
Okay. So how can somebody get involved or help out?
Well, they can go to our website, which is makingstrideswalk.org, Oakland County, Michigan. And they can also call myself, which is, or they can call our 1-800 number, which is 1-800-277-2345.
Awesome.
Okay. So anything else that you'd like to share about your organization and what they're doing in Oakland County?
Yeah, I mean, just we're always looking for volunteers for events like Making Strides Against Breast Cancer. They can volunteer the day of, make sure the breast cancer survivors have a great experience. And we're also always looking for Road to Recovery drivers. That's a program where people can drive cancer patients to their treatment. That's often a barrier that people don't have a ride. And so we're always looking for drivers. It's a great experience for teachers who have the summer off or anybody who might be retired and looking for something to do.
Awesome. Well, and I just want to remind you guys to make sure you send all those volunteer opportunities to the chamber, because we have a volunteer database that we can send that out to them, and hopefully that could help you out there too a little bit.
Okay, that's great.
So, awesome. I believe that's everything.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
We're really excited to feature you guys as our nonprofit of the month. You're doing great things. So
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And I believe that concludes our episode of Chamber Chatter for this week or month.
Okay, well, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again next time.